7.1 Polynomial functions. I'm going to use the notes as a guide and fill in the parts as we go. So hopefully you have that printed out or you have a copy of it. 7.1 says polynomial in one variable, meaning there's only one variable, not an x and a y. Polynomial expression where the coefficients are real numbers and the exponents are positive integers. So the first one says the first blank is coefficients. The coefficients, remember, are the numbers out front. So if you want to put this, the big number in front. Okay, coefficients are real, and the exponents are positive integers. Exponents are positive integers. Okay. The three bullet points are no negative exponents. So when you're done, you shouldn't have any negative exponents. Okay, or it's not a polynomial function. No variables in the denominator. Again, that means it's not a polynomial function if there is a variable in the denominator, and that there's only one variable. There's no xy or xyz, okay? If it's a polynomial function, it only has one variable. Okay? We've done degree of polynomial before, but let's review it. So the degree of a polynomial in one variable, again, we're only talking about one variable, is the biggest exponent. If you remember before when we did polynomials with more than one variable, you had to add up the exponents and then you went with the biggest one. But because we're only in one variable, there's going to be one exponent and it's the biggest one. The leading coefficient is the coefficient of the term with the highest degree. So let's go through some examples. Number 1, 7 z to the third, I always cross my z's, just FYI, 4z to the second plus z. Okay, let's talk about the degree. Well, it's the biggest exponent. In this case, the biggest exponent is 3. And then the lead coefficient is the number that's attached to the highest degree variable. And in this case, it's 7. So 7 is the lead coefficient. It doesn't necessarily have to be the one in the front. Most of the time, if we have it in the right order, that's going to be true. And the degree is 3. Okay? Let's look at number 2. 6a to the fourth minus 4a to the third plus a. Well, what's the biggest exponent? The biggest exponent is 4. That's the degree. Once you know the biggest exponent, whatever number is in the front is your lead coefficient. So in this case, it's 6. So that's your lead coefficient. 4 is also a coefficient, and in front of that a is a 1, and so that has a coefficient of 1, but it's not the lead coefficient. Oh, these aren't in 1, 2, 3. These are A, B, C. Sorry, let me fix that for you. This is A, B, and then a C. Okay, C is 3c to the fifth plus 4c to the third minus 2. Again, degree 5, lead coefficient 3. D, I switched the order up so you can see that sometimes if it's out of order, you got to be careful. So 9y minus 3y squared plus y to the fourth. Well, in this case, the exponent, the biggest exponent is 4, so this is a degree of 4, and the lead coefficient in this case is what's attached to that, and that's an invisible 1. So this one's kind of out of order. Oh, you can't see that if I do that. Let me take that off. Okay, so this is the degree in this one is 4, and the lead coefficient is 1. Okay? All right, let's move on to the next thing. You've done these before, but I want to review them with you. This is evaluating